Who knows Marcus Garvey? Hold up your hand, man. Hold up your hand. Who knows Marcus Garvey? I'm going to ask you to say something about him, see if you were paying attention. What do you know about Marcus Garvey? Where do you know? This is all about you young people. You are the future.
He is the leadership of the black people.
What's your name?
James Yeboah.
Thank you. Thank you, James. And you are now one of our leaders. Marcus Garvey represents a phenomenon, something that happened 100 years ago. At the time, black people were just coming out of the enslavement period. So you let 2 million people out or 10 million people out with no jobs.
Welcome to Kwaminat TV again. Today I'm here at Marcus Garvey. He said, eat black, buy black, dress black, wear black, do everything black. When Africans or black communities buy things, connect to each other, blacks will be the greatest people in the world. Because of that, Marcus Garvey's life was cut short. But his legacy has lived on up to now. Since Marcus Garvey came, his legacy has lived on up to now. And I think it's time for Africans to go and pick what Marcus Garvey said and bring it back. Keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share. Today, we came to cover this program, and we are telling our brothers and sisters all over the world that Marcus Garvey still live, Kwame Nkrumah still live, Stephen Biko still live, because whatever they told us, it's what we are doing now. Let's go back to those days that Marcus Garvey said and what Kwame Nkrumah said, take it back and implement it. Africa for Africans. Africans are the only people who can develop themselves. There's no one who will come to Africa and develop Africa for us. Marcus Garvey said, no one is going to help any black. It's we blacks are going to help ourselves. Keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share.
Who knows Marcus Garvey? Hold up your hand, man. Hold up your hand. Who knows Marcus Garvey? I'm going to ask you to say something about him, see if you were paying attention. What do you know about Marcus Garvey? Where do you know? What do you know? Tell me something. Come. Who knows something? I want you to say something about Marcus Garvey. Come on, come on. Young, it's all about you. Come on. This is all about you young people. You are the future.
He is the leadership of the black people.
What's your name?
James Yeboah.
Thank you. Thank you, James. And you are now one of our leaders. Marcus Garvey represents a phenomenon, something that happened 100 years ago. At the time, black people were just coming out of the enslavement period. So you let 2 million people out or 10 million people out with no jobs, no land. They were forced to create their own business. They were forced to create their own jobs. So Marcus Garvey at that time noted that nothing belonged to us. We didn't have any ships. We had to be working for white people. So guess what? 102 years later, we're in the same position, family. When you graduate from school, you go looking for a job. Most of you want to go outside, right? And the reason for that is we do not manufacture, we do not support our own business. So we end up buying white rice from where? Where you buy your rice from? You said Vietnam. But we have rice right here in Ghana. We have fertile land right here in Ghana. So if you do not support your own, what will happen? What's going to happen? Huh? I can't hear you. Thank you. So, Astar is a company that believes in promoting made in Africa products or goods or services made by black people, or Africa or products made in the diaspora, African diaspora. So, King, please remember the phone right there. On top, right there. So, did you know that next door to Ghana, there's a country called Benin? Anybody heard of Benin? Yes. Guess what? Benin makes phones. Benin makes smartwatches. They make smart glasses. But yeah, exactly. But no one, most of you never heard of that. Yeah. Here's another company called Mara. Ever heard of Mara? Made in Africa. Made by black men. Mara phone is comparable to any Chinese-made phone, but we do not know about it. More importantly, because we make our own phones, we employ our own people. So it employs 11,000 people. Wow. So if you don't listen to anything else I say today, remember this. The main reason why I want you young people to be here today, I don't care if it's 100 or 1,000 of you, I want you to remember this. The money is in entrepreneurship. You should not graduate and think you want to work for government. It's not going to happen. You know what? In 2050, 28 years time, you're going to have 450 youths in Africa. 450 million of you. Because you represent the most youths in the world. 80% of the world's youth population is in Africa. What's going to happen if you do not have your own business, your own jobs? You're going to get up in the morning, sit out on the sidewalk? It has to change. So I'm encouraging each and every one of you young people, like we have with Sister Patience. She developed she innovated a stove, but with the stove, we have our own fuel. You don't need to drag your gas cylinder around with you. So she's a young person, but her and her team innovated a fuel called EcoFuel made from ethanol. You do not just have to invent things, but you can improve on things, right? So, my phone is ringing. This is a picture of Garvey, if you've never seen him before. And because of him, I think Abeku told you, the black star in your flag is because of him. All the liberation movements that occurred around late 50s, in the 60s, is because of this man and the people who support him, including his wife. We always talk about the men, but behind the men, or in front of the men sometimes. So Amy Jack is his wife. And they both led in New York, 1919, they had their own soldiers, their own nurses. The world had never seen that before. They were shocked. And because of what he represents, the countries in Europe would not let him come. England would not let him come into the country. Why? Because of his ideas. So, I'm saying to you, young people in particular, get involved in robotics. Ben, he's over there, he'll present. He's a master robotics coding teacher. He has taken 6 young ladies, women, and we want to talk about women, to the international competition, US, Canada, the Great China, and beat all of them. Not just once, twice. Your own Ghanaian brother. Now, normally, someone with this talent, he would leave Ghana and go work outside. Saudi Arabia is calling him. US wants him. But he decided he wants to stay here in Ghana and help support our own people. So Astar promotes and support anyone who wants to be independent, make your own, support your own. Now, one more thing I'm going to say. They're going to do their own presentation. I have a family over here that I grew up with. They're Merita Technology. And what I'm going to say again may shock you. Many of you have ideas. We need to support your ideas. So one of the components of this forum is if you have ideas, business, startup or existing, and you need money, we have some people at 4 o'clock. We're going to hook them up on the monitor upstairs, and you present your ideas, and we look to how we can match the business with the money. It's not a one-time thing. Even after today, you can contact Astar and see how we can help you. So there's no excuse for you young people. I ain't got no money. No, there's money out there. So this Merita Technology Brother Kwaminat, I don't know where he stepped out to, and his wife built the company back in 1986. We all grew up together. We were in Florida. At that time, you had no smartphones. At that time, you couldn't even see each other on what you call video conference. Zoom, there was no Zoom. 1996. This brother was contacted by a major company in the US. You know what telephone booths are? You don't see telephone booths anymore, right? But you used to go in the corner store, dial a number, you can talk to somebody. It's dead now because everybody has a smartphone. Well, 20 years before this brother had video booths. So you would go into a booth, touch a button, and your picture would show up, and you can talk to whoever is. Wait, that was 20 years ago. This is a young brother. He was in his 20s them times, young man. Brother Kwaminat, come here, man. I'm proud of you. Listen. If you are a great person, nobody needs to talk. You don't need to talk about yourself. Let someone else talk about you.
That's right.
So I can tell you, this humble brother, when AT&T wanted him to, all the white boys were asking him, how do you do this? How do you do that? He was telling them, the white boys ain't got nothing on him. The white people ain't got nothing on you. We are the original inventors, and up to today, we're still inventing, but we do not get the support, and we do not support each other. You have to buy black. You have to support black. Kantanka, a great car. He did not start out to sell cars. He wanted to show that black people could make cars. But how much of us are supporting is the car? We drive Toyota, we drive Hyundai, and all those companies were supported by the government. This man gets no support from Ghana government. So, again, my brother will be presenting, and after presenting, they'll be looking for young people to work in whatever business they're going to establish in. So again, young people, there's employment opportunities for you. There's encouragement for you. So you feel free to contact ASTAR. Whatever we can do to help you, we invest in our youth. The last thing I'm going to say is, back there, you have a number of products on the table. Ghana has, how many heard of tiger nut? Raise your hand, tiger nut. Who knows the medicinal properties of tiger nut, what it does? I know, they don't tell you these things. So quickly, King, bring up one of them, let me show you. We have good services, young people, excellent, but we need to support and showcase. Okay, so this is tiger nut powder. This doesn't grow in UK or France or any of those countries. Right here in Ghana. Most men, as you get older, you will have prostate enlargement. It's just a fact of life. Your urethra will swell up. This will shrink it. And it could cause prostate cancer if you don't treat the issue I'm talking about. So I have a friend, he'll be talking at 2 o'clock, Paul Pumphrey. He went to the United States, they told him that he had prostate enlargement. He went to his white doctor gave him some medicine. 1 month later he came back, the doctor tested him. The prostate shrank by 75% in 1 month. So the doctor said, hey, you see my medicine work? He said, no, I didn't take your medicine. He said, what did you do? He said, I took tiger nut. He said, tiger what? He said, tiger nut. This is something that if you, grown up, you want to sell it, farm it, promote it, this is an area where you can make a lot of money. Agriculture, get into agriculture. Don't worry about getting white-collar jobs. Go into farming. It's where the next trillion-dollar industry is. So, young family, however we can support you, we thank you for coming, but we're here for you, to encourage you. Whatever is in your heart to do, your passion, bring it out, and let's support each other. Long live.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm Prince Isel, and I'm the co-founder for Econexus Ventures. So Econexus is social enterprise, a climate smart social enterprise in Ghana, and what we promote is clean cooking, and we do that by converting waste streams to energy fuel, or like fuel for energy purposes. So you maybe you've heard of renewable energy, you know of solar, you know of biogas, but our domain is biofuels. So biofuels, they are quite linked to agriculture in a way, because you need to grow or have some process of organic waste or a bioproduct to get a fuel. So one of our one of our flagship products is an ethanol gel fuel and stove. In my hands here is an ethanol gel fuel stove, okay? And and as you can see here, this is a single burner, and on the stove is a regulator that takes your regulation from minimum to max. So we have the stove area like we showed you like this. So all that you need is this gel, that is a ethanol based gel. Ethanol is less like alcohol. Don't take your mind so far. It's just alcohol, and we gel it like this. So you don't need so you actually don't need charcoal, firewood, LPG, or anything like that. So you have your gel fuel, and there is a stove like there's the opening here where you pour the gel, and just down beneath the stove area is more like a container that holds the fuel. Okay. Yeah. So you have it like this, and yeah. So you light your match, and then yeah. Yeah, so it's actually burning, but because it is smokeless, and you hardly see the flame, but you can actually feel it like in your palm. Yeah, because all that you need is this small stove and a gel. So what we seek to provide is more flexibility, in the sense that you have this stove. It's portable. You can go anywhere with the stove, unlike carrying an LPG, a cylinder, and all that. You understand? So we also, we went through a lot of like testing, ideation, product design, and all that. And with our first trial, we realized that we can actually add something that will be beneficial for the households. So what we added is an additive, more like an essential oil. The purpose of this essential oil is to repel mosquitoes and insects. So in this gel or in any of our, this additive in it, and then it actually repels mosquitoes while you're cooking and all that. Just to give our users that kind of like advantage and that kind of flexibility, you understand? So once you run out of fuel, you can locate any of our retail outlets to get the gel and then the liquid ethanol fuel. Yeah, so when you come to our decks, we have two of the stoves. One takes the gel, and then the other one takes the liquid ethanol itself. Okay, so based on your preference, you buy or you purchase the one that you want. So this is actually a product that mitigates climate change and all of that. I know we've all heard of climate change and global warming. We have a lot of like pollution anytime there is a combustion of fossil fuel, you understand? And all these things is because the carbon that these fossil fuels emit are not able to be taken up by like living beings or like human beings or plants, you understand? But fuels from renewable sources like this and biofuels, the carbon or whatever they emit, it's something that can be taken by the environment, because we are taking from the environment, we are giving back to the environment in a way, you understand? So all that you see there, how we produce the ethanol are from waste streams, from water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is just water lilies on stagnant water, you understand? We convert that to ethanol, and we also use waste from cashew apples, cassava bagasse, and sugarcane molasses and all that. So you realize that everything is from waste to energy, you understand? So even as we go, if you kind of have an interest into coming into this space, you have to, think about the environment, sustainability, and all that. So whatever you do, aim at converting a certain waste stream to a source that can benefit humanity. Yeah. So basically, that is the product we are offering now. But I'll tell you a little bit about the motivation behind this. And this is like a personal story. So that actually pushed me to do this right after my, junior high school. So I started this work way back in high school. And it was because my mom told me a story of my grandmother being bitten by a snake while fetching firewood to cook for her. You understand? And date, my grandma is paralyzed. And looking at her, it dawned on me that if I would show or have any interest in energy, then I would think that no young woman, no young girl should go through that ordeal. You understand? Because you have a lot of these things all around. You either go for charcoal or firewood, and you will be assaulted in a way. You understand? But with this portable, you can put it anywhere in your bag, anywhere in your, anything, you can just carry it along. And that is what actually drove me to this point. And I tell you what, if you're a young guy or a young lady sitting here, you are a young guy, lady sitting here, take advantage of a lot of opportunities around. Take it, make use of it. Thank you very much.
So there's 3, 4, 5 beautiful ladies here selling a certain product. I have no idea about this product. They are going to explain what they are selling.
So
Beauty.
Organic.
Your name first?
I'm Kafui.
Kafui, yeah.
We are kind of organic.
Okay.
We are into organic hair care products. We have organic shea butter cream here. This cream is made with shea butter and cocoa butter and other fragrances. We have this also made with our own organic shea butter. It's a deep conditioner made with our own organic shea butter. Also, we have the deep cleansing shampoo. It was also made with our own organic African black soap. So that's what we use to make our shampoo. And we have other products as well, like hair growth oils, hair masks, and other stuff. So we have our page on Instagram as Canom Organics, and you can go there anytime to order this product. This is our hair growth oil as well. It's very good and effective. As you can see, my hair, this is my natural hair, very long. Yeah, the products really work. So grab yourself some good products from our Instagram at Canom Organics. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, guys, and I wish you come and patronize these beautiful ladies here. You see, we need to, take and use everything from Africa.
Yep.
This is from Africa, and it's from Africa. The trees, everything that they use is from Africa, especially Ghana.
Yeah.
This 2022 is a year of Eat Ghana, Drink Ghana, Sleep Ghana. Bath Ghana, shampoo your hair Ghana.
Yeah.
Everything is Ghana.
Ghana. Yep.
So guys, come and patronize the beautiful ladies here. Madam Kafui. Is that all? What do you want to say? You want to say anything to your customers?
I would like to say a big thank you to those who have been supporting us from the start, and we are looking forward to growing together with you all. Thank you very much, and keep supporting us.
Keep supporting.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
So we're just doing 5, or we're going to go past 5? Try to do the first 5.
Like what? 2. Try 2.
And then
Test the mic. Test
And
the
that's
mic.
like,
One, two.
it's like the brain.
Hello, hello.
Whatever commands
Hello,
you
hello.
make. For example, I want to move my hand. I'll send signals to my brain.
Hello,
Send the
hello,
signals to
hello.
the part of my hand.
Test the mic.
The muscles that spread and verify my hand. And then it causes me to move my hand. So that's how it works. We will, with the scratch language, we will send information
Hello,
to the
one,
brain,
two,
which is
try.
in the brain, and then it makes it perform this function,
Hello.
moving or lifting it up and down, like that.
Hello,
We have
two.
different sets of motors. This is the brain. This is the main thing.
Hello,
And then
one,
these are
two,
motors.
try.
We are using three
Hello.
motors now. This is the left motor and the right motor.
One,
And
two.
they are attached to the wheel. The wheels are for movement.
Hello, test the
And then the
mic.
time
One,
motor
two, one.
is up and down. So when we want it to move up, we make it go up and down. And it's all being programmed with the
Today at Macquarie RPG event, I am going to give my speech about 10 things invented by black people that makes our everyday life easy. The first thing that I came up with was folding chairs made by John Proud. And as you can see, folding chairs is a good way that you can sit down. It's easily transported and it can be functional anywhere, even in small spaces. The modern toilets, back in the olden days, you could go to the bush and you could do your business. But now the modern toilet, as you can see, it can be in a room and not make anything stink or, you know. The mop is an easy way to clean fast and efficiently. The portable pencil sharpener made by John L. Love is good for sharpening pencils without using a knife and not risking cutting yourself. The next one, potato chips, might sound weird, but John Crumb created it so that it's an easily compacted food source for going out and not getting yourself dirty when eating it that much. Protective mailbox, not everybody has it, but Phil B. Darling was thinking about something so that everybody can have a way to get it without getting stolen by other people. Clothes dryer, dry your clothes, simple and short. Dustpan, to pick up dust as the name suggests. Lawnmower, to clean your lawn as easy and efficient as anyone would do without cutting your hands. I can't last it small and then to cut your hands. Ah! And last but not least, the window cleaner to clean your windows. Thank you, people. Thank you.
Ability of cooperative economics. So may our day today be fruitful, prosperous, and abundant. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Ashe, ashe.
So right now I'm here with one of the organizers' son. Because Marcus Garvey thing comes on generation upon generation, the next generation who are going to take over, who are here now, who are because of them that we are here to empower them, is basically to educate the youth to get to the other side of the world, or to preach to the other side of the world. Because of that, we're going to talk to this gentleman. Gentleman, your name?
Please, my name is Rauji.
Rauji. This event, I can see you wearing your t-shirt about the event. Can you tell us a bit about this event?
This event is very educational for the youth to know the man who inspired Kwame Nkrumah to help make black people independent and help follow their own ideas and success. So through Marcus Garvey, this event celebrates how through Marcus Garvey he was able to inspire many across the world to create the nation we see today.
So this event is happening right now here in Accra. It's something that is going to keep on, you're going to organize the event every year, or it's just one-off?
I'm pretty sure there's a possibility that it may be organized every year, but right now we are still deciding and checking out our options whether to be organized, but we will always celebrate this day.
What is the benefit that you get it from this event right now?
We get to know about the man who started it all and help black people become independent.
And what do you think about the whole event? People that came and all that, what do you think about it?
It was a great experience for me, not only to socialize but learn more about my black ancestors.
Were you born here?
Yes, please.
You were born here. So, you being a Ghanaian and Marcus Garvey being a Jamaican, what is the impact? Do you think he's a Jamaican, so he's not a Ghanaian, or he's not an African? What do you think about that in terms of that?
To be true to myself, I'm actually half Ghanaian, half Jamaican. But Marcus Garvey originated from Africa, so we are all of the same family.
Do you have anything to tell the people that came?
I thank everyone who supported us, and I hope that we all become a successful and happy family to help Marcus Garvey legacy.
Promote Africa to the next level, change the narrative of other people, those who are thinking negative about Africa, and tell them that Africa is a great continent and it is the next generation, next developing continent that's coming to the world. Keep watching Kwaminat TV. I'm still the youngest old boy. I love you guys.
Most of these talents are hidden, most of these businesses we don't see. The best pictures are hidden, I just say share. Yeah. Most of these talents are hidden, most of these businesses we don't see. Kwaminat TV, no need to worry, baby, I beg